And we are back. The runners are underway for game 2 in this series. For those of you who missed game 1, it was a lightning speed seed. Both runners were sub 28, decided by about half a minute, mostly because Teeks had a fire flower for Bowser's Castle and TheHaxor did not. But I am once again Drossi. I am once again joined by MIDI Guy here.
Hi there, and yeah, so here we have the second round of this quarterfinal loser brackets match between TEEX88 and TheHaxor in this randomizer where blocks can be broken by hammers. And yeah, I'd have to say this last round was probably the average between both runners was probably the fastest time of the tournament if we averaged them out for that one race right there.
And they certainly used those hammers breaking locks to good effect, too. I think they used both hammers in this seed to break locks, in fact.
Yeah, it was very, 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 what's the word? We'll just say profitable use of the hammers for both runners. And they both did it at the same time. Basically, if they just they both just knew exactly where to go at the same time and just yep, lead the way. Okay, you're in the lead now. All right, lead the way, please, kind of thing. Even though they can't see at all what they're doing. And we have a really long World 3 to start us up here. Whoa, and a beta stage.
Yeah, I mean, with no Hammer Bros or anything, we are not going to be able to do any clever routing. We're just going to have to go through these first several levels as they hit us.
I wonder if this Haxor is remembering the third game from his race with me last night, because the lock's placement is exactly at the same spot it was in that World 3 from the race we did, which, well, there's actually a fort there, so there's a difference, but thinking that there might be another fort that had a lock in front of Wendy's, we both decided to not double hammer that world, which in the end would have actually worked out, because the other lock was on the prize island of all times.
When do you ever see locks on the prize island, though?
When they really don't need to be. Pretty much. Our next level here is 6-2 without the auto-scroller, so there is one particular jump in 6-2 without the auto-scroller that you just gotta know where the platform is, because it's a bit of a blind jump. It's near the end, but with the experience these runners have, it's no sweat. Just needs one run and then you're good.
And now we got 3-8, which without a boss bass isn't quite as bad.
No, cheap can still be demanding, but not bad. Our runners will get through that without too much trouble. Teeks getting a fire flower on his cars. Haxor getting a star, excuse me.
And just gonna ignore that mushroom house as we go through at least 2 more levels before we can get any sort of divergence.
Yeah, here we have a 5-6 where Teeks is using a P-Speed strat that utilizes the position of the parabeetles. As you're going through it that fast, they seem to reliably spawn at the same spot every time, so you could reliably do a certain combination P-Speed strat there. Really handy. Oh, another lost level with more P-Speeding. Fun times.
And some Lakitu and Spiny, and that's about it for this level.
I believe this was either like the beta level for 3-4 or perhaps 7-3, or maybe a bit of each. I'm not too sure, but it definitely resembles those 2 levels. Hello, Sledge Brothers. How you doing today? Oh, you're gone. Okay.
All we get is a star for our trouble, so into the fort to break that lock, which is locking the entire rest of the game.
Which has more stars, because why not? I mean, can't have too many stars, I guess. especially if they're on the SpeedGaming screen there, lit up right there. Nice to get those stars, that's for sure. But this is still really close so far. Haxor just flaming up the Boom Boom as well as TEEX, just keeping pace with each other, basically playing at relatively the same pace. Oh!
Ooh!
Oh!
Hello,
Yeah.
5-9.
Yeah, Haxor says nope to that. I have choices. I'm gonna make this choice instead. Yep, that's definitely a better one.
But,
Yep,
but TEEX, well, TEEX is going to do the same thing. The difference is that this might take Haxor away from that hammer bro, who does give a hammer.
Oh yeah, TEEX already got it, I see. I already missed
Yeah,
that.
TEEX's RNG gave him the hammer bro before he hit 5-9. Ooh! That was not intentional.
I feel TEEX there. I died in that same hole on the first race against Haxor last night.
And Haxor is being forced back to the hammer bro. He will get that hammer, so we're evened up.
Still anybody's game. Of course, this is World 1, so of course it'd be anybody's game at this point. Hey, there are 2 forts here, so I wonder where that other lock is or was. Is it on the prize island? We will never know. Since that fort sort of blocks the way right there, so to get access to the rest of the pipes, you gotta play this fort.
Right, I mean, the other lock could be in front of the castle, but again, we won't know.
No. That's for sure. You gotta love getting a star there. It allows for fun speeding through that part.
And now we
Doable
just
without
have-
it, but not easy.
Now we just have to figure out the right pipe. Not that one.
Just realize all 5 pipes are here.
Yeah. Well, second pipe's the charm. As we get
Good choice there.
an airship.
Alright. Yeah, TEEX is probably going to follow suit in terms of the pattern, and sure enough, TEEX makes his way as well. And is not far behind Haxor.
Yeah, Star wasn't really the power-up you wanted to see in that block.
No, especially not when you have Wendy to contend with.
At least
Especially when
she's
you
not
get
on the Baconators today.
No, but in some ways, sometimes you'd want her to be. When you keep her under control, it's you got less chance of having her shoot another ring before you jump on her again.
And that was a 4-hit Wendy too. Something we didn't see any 4-hit Koopalings in the last seed.
Yeah, they're all just going to be on this scene now. We're just going to have a bunch of 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5, 1. Or something like that.
But yeah, that world was so linear that we're now 6.5 minutes in and we've only gotten through one world as opposed to the last seed where we were already on the 3rd world by this point.
Yeah, this one looks like it's going to be a big, somewhat of a grinder. And so, okay, so that concludes that. That's the other pipe you want to go to, because that's the only way to go, and there's no forts or anything to do here in non-sky.
Power to get all the way back.
Yeah, I don't want to accidentally do that. I know I've done that before.
But quick thinking by both of them, because like it took me a bit to process what was going on, and they both immediately were able to figure out what was happening here.
Yeah, it's been gradually becoming a bit of a habit to, if you see the going tower down exit, in most cases you just want to take a death, because if it does take you to the sky, but you're not sure if that's the one you want, you can at least just give a scan. It costs a life, but you can scan the sky without having to risk having to play the tower when you don't need to.
Hey, maybe guy? This is kind of sad, but the World 7 forts may be decoupled.
Oh no. No more predictions for Fort Knox. Oh boy, it's gonna just get them by surprise. Both runners have been going for the P-Speed strats here. Always fun to see. TEEX almost falls off that pipe there. That was a close call. And manages to keep his mushroom, though. And just realized Haxor had managed to keep his fire flower too. Always a fun thing to do in that fort at the end. As I say that.
Haxor managed to lose his firepower in 1-2 and then immediately regain it.
I'm starting to see a pattern for tonight's races. Lose a power-up, get a power-up. Oh, hey, Hammer, how you doing?
Yeah, let's see if Haxor gets that. No, that could make a difference. The Hammer Bro went the wrong way. Haxor is not chasing him. TEEX is up a hammer.
Yeah, and considering that Haxor went and did that, chances are he's going to commit to the route he's decided and probably not go for the hammer at all. But we'll see. I've turned back before myself, so... And it's really early, so... He might head back. He might.
I mean, he's up a level right now, but depending what that hammer can do for us, that could make more than a level's difference.
Yeah, we've done World 3, so that's already a big one done, but there's still World 6 and World 2 as well. Hammers are very handy in those worlds. And World 8! They've proven to be very handy in World 8 lately.
And even World 4, depending on the pipe layout.
Yeah, that's for sure. And will Haxor go back for it in the end? Nope, he skips it entirely. We'll see if that hurts him in later on.
Did TEEX just get eaten? I think TEEX just got eaten.
Yeah, Boss Bass said hi, and then TEEX was like, where? And then that was it. Oh, here. Oh!
Yeah, Haxor keeping his firepower was really key for getting through that level quickly.
Yeah, if TEEX has a power-up, he should use it just to tank a fireball from the Venus or something like that. Or yeah, get the shell to yeah, that works too.
Only he wound up using it on the piranha rather than on the boss bass.
At least he opened up his way. As Haxor here finishes the next world, what's gonna come next? I'm gonna go with 1.
I'm gonna go with 4. And we'll both be wrong, and it's 6. Ooh.
Oh. You were wrong twice.
Yeah. Zero Wing was the one who clearly knew where we were going with this.
Zero Wing felt lucky. And speaking of 7, hi Flyer, thanks for the raid with a party of 7. Lots of 7 right now. Appreciates all the 7s. That's great. Someone's gonna get super lucky. That's all that tells me.
And we have a lot of pipes right up front, so the challenge will not be beating levels so much as finding our way. And
Haxor does it.
Yeah. Got 2 levels. The only question is, do we cloud any of them? Okay, he's got the shortcut here. Always good to get.
Yeah, for sure. And you don't want to deal with the enemy set that it was being presented with there. At least it's not here. It's just on the other screen. So now I believe there was a fort at the end of the World 7 here, so Haxor's probably going to go play that and hope that that breaks the lock right in front.
Right.
And if not, he might use his hammer here, because probably won't want to go looking for that other fort.
That was a nice star to find there. Saved a lot of time, and he was able to retain his firepower.
For sure, it's nice to get a fire kill on any boom boom, really. Okay, so does this break the lock, as TEEX is still looking for the promised land? And it does! No need to use
and he has a music box, so we'll skip the piranha too.
Nice. Haxor is on his way. Extending his lead. The absence of a hammer for Haxor just... he might retain the lead despite that.
Yeah, I mean, he still has a hammer, it's just TEEX has 2 hammers.
Yeah.
And TEEX has finally found the answer. Ludwig is vanilla heavy, though on a very flat floor here.
It's always nice to see a heavy Ludwig, because you don't have to worry about the moon jumps.
I think that was another 4 hits, though.
Yeah. Yeah, they're all gonna be here.
This is making up for the last seed where they were all like 2 hits.
Yeah, gotta average out somewhere.
Oh, chat's saying 5. I missed one even.
Oh. Yeah, so did I. Oh, speaking of missing things. Oh!
Oh, nice jump there by TEEX to save that as the platform went off without him.
Yeah, that was pretty dang precise there. Alright, TEEX's gonna go for the fire kill. We have at least 2 forts in World 4. 3, 2.
2.
1, 0. I got that wrong many times. Anyway, we're in World 2. TheHaxor has that 2 forts visible to him. This might be a 3-fort World 2. It might be.
That would be pretty crazy if it is.
Yeah, considering where both locks are right now, I think we see them both. Chances are actually rather high that this is a 3-fort. Actually,
I'm not sure I've ever seen a 3-fort World 2 before.
It's happened. I've seen a few times. In most cases, World 6 still winds up being the 3-fort, from what I've seen. But yeah. And then you got 3-fort World 1s.
Those hot feet are being really annoying there for TheHaxor.
Yeah, as far as I've seen, hot feet often will have like a few patterns that they can be. And when the door actually lands, I feel like you can reliably know that there'll never be a hot foot. Yeah, 3-forts. That there'll never be a hot foot in the way at that particular point in time.
And we're going to do some music switching now that TheHaxor is like a good half a world ahead.
Yeah, good call there. Alright, we got 2F in World 2. Slight vanilla. Slight Fred. Just a slight one.
But it's one of many forts, right? So.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. Makes me wonder what the other one is. I wonder. We might not even find out though. If this doesn't break the lock in front of the castle, then we will. And if that's the case, then I'm just going to shoot it out there. That one's Fort Knox because we still haven't seen that yet, and I guess we won't.
Yeah, this was a relatively quick route to the end, all things considered.
Yeah, considering that you didn't use any hammers either, a pretty fast World 2. And TheHaxor's going for the clip in 6-5, which is very, very hard to pull off.
Wow.
And as I say that, there he goes.
Wow.
Always fun to see that. Nice, very nice.
You do not see that very often at all.
I wouldn't be surprised if TEEX goes for that as well. Because I've seen TEEX do it as well. So let's see if that happens once he gets there.
And that is why these runners are in the later rounds of this tournament.
Indeed. And TheHaxor just got himself another hammer on the way, too. So TEEX could miss that hammer, brother, on the way.
Yeah, depending if it moves against him.
Yeah.
And even if he does, like, then we're talking about... what we're talking about, 2 hammers versus 3 hammers, and there may not be enough opportunities for TEEX to use all his hammers at that point.
Yeah, we're halfway through the game now, so unless World 8 just presents us with a bunch of hammers to just go through at the beginning and it takes us to Bowser, that would be crazy. And it is going to be on the way. TEEX will not be missing out on that hammer at all. And there we go. Hammers. TEEX still ahead for that.
Could be useful for breaking locks in World 8.
Yep.
I did not get that King reference with the plane.
Oh yeah, TEEX is going for that PSP strat. And... will he get it?
It's hard because you...
Oh,
wow, second try!
Oh, nice! Both of them nailed the 6-5 piece clip. Really nice.
Yeah, that's really impressive. And I was about to say it's hard because you have to also, keep your P speed up. You can't really regain P speed in that room if you lose it.
Yeah. If you ask me, once you get to that room, you only have a certain amount of tries before the P speed goes bye-bye. And with that, TEEX is about to wrap up World 2 as well. Looks like we have 2 forts in this World 4, since we've now played the 3-fort world. We won't be seeing any more worlds with 3 forts.
And we have also found both of our heavy Koopalings for the seed.
Well, that's relieving to know. No more shakies. Very nice P speed on 6-4 from the TheHaxor there. Oh, it was fun to pull that off. Looks like TheHaxor is going to skip the other fort and probably have a look here after playing this next level here to see if that built the bridge.
So what are we missing now? World 6 and World 1?
I think so, yeah. Yeah, I think that's all there's left. And TEEX has found Fort Knox. Not sure if he has a tail, though.
Well, proof that they really were decoupled this seed.
Yeah, and basically halfway from each other. Okay, let's find out. Does that make the bridge? It does. Doesn't... TEEX is playing a fort he does not need to play. And TheHaxor just did a bit like Stewie did at one point, where pipes are just scrolling the screen. I'm gonna go on pipes this time.
But yeah, given how close the last seed was, TheHaxor's got a solid half-world lead here.
Yeah.
World 6 could still do anything because that is a long world.
Yeah. TheHaxor's been just slowly extending his lead throughout the whole race, though no hammers have been used yet, and it's starting to look like there's less and less opportunities to use hammers, meaning the extra hammer that TEEX has is becoming less and less likely to come and play. But there is still World 6, and World 1 has been known to have huge hammer saves, as well as World 8, so anything could happen still. It's not over by a long shot.
Yeah, World 8, if it turns into a matter of navigating around locks rather than building bridges, still could definitely make a difference.
TEEX wanted to look at in the pipe there just to see if that built the bridge, I guess. Though both forts were taken out. TEEX in 6-4. While TheHaxor finished up with, I believe, was 1-2, but I'm not entirely sure. Only caught a...
No, that was... What's the one in World 3 that has the water at the beginning?
Oh, that's 3-4, I believe.
Thanks.
Oh, we might see a hammer here. Oh, TheHaxor contemplated for a second. This... Who knows? This could hurt him later, but it could also not.
Also, pretty crazy beta level with all those fire snakes and fire chomps.
Yeah, this is a beta level that came in a little later on during the development of the randomizer, and this was incomplete from what I gather. And then Fred made an ending for it, and now it's available for us to play. Basically a 1.6 beta, if you ask me. Yeah, that's pretty much what it looks like. Oh, hello, yellow paratrooper. That took 3 of my lives in the other race a little while ago. And gave TheHaxor some rough time there, too. When that's a paratrooper, that... Tough to dodge. Tough to dodge.
Yeah, and it doesn't even make Yoshi cause earthquakes in this one.
That could come in handy. Especially against the Koopa kids. Taste of their own medicine or something.
And we find door 6 fort. And Haxor not even bothering with the power-up, even though he just lost his power.
Yeah, Haxor just wanted to go fast. Gotta go fast. As TEEX begins 3-4, and we'll see how he handles the P-Speed start here.
And
Probably going to boost. Yeah, damage.
That fort did break the lock to the castle, so Haxor can save his second hammer.
Whoa. Haxor getting a lot of hammer saves here throughout the whole race. In the end, skipping a hammer probably won't hurt him at this rate.
And Lemmy's actually a two-hit weakling, finally a weak Koopa Kid.
I had to at least have one. I mean, we did have a 3 on the other, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like they're actually evened out for hammers. I thought TEEX was ahead of Hammer. Did I miss something?
Maybe TEEX's final hammer is on his second menu screen?
Maybe, but well, it looks like his inventory wasn't full there, but
Oh.
in any case.
It was fast.
Oh, Giant Land. He used a hammer on Giant Land?
Oh, because he had the poor routing there.
My guess he used a hammer on Giant Land to skip a stage. A bit like Haxor used one on the Iceland to skip that one stage. That makes sense. Alright.
Right, well, I mean, TEEX used it there to skip a stage, too, the same way that
yeah.
Haxor used it. But, you know, Haxor didn't need to bother because he had better routing through Giant Land to begin with. And, hey, we're just blowing through most of World 1 with our remaining hammer. I imagine TEEX will do the same thing there.
Yeah, I guess that's gonna happen, and it's gonna come full circle right there.
So do you get the item here? No, I guess we don't.
No, we're on World 7 now, so it's most likely he won't... There's not enough space to warrant going for the item. Yeah, unless it be maybe a hammer, but the odds of getting something helpful at this point.
And of course in World 7 you might as well just use your final music box.
Yep. Oh, always nice to get a fire flower right there.
Yeah, that was a nice power-up. Oh, very weak Larry, okay.
Well, it balanced it out a little bit. We're still on the weaker side for the average amount of Koopaling health throughout these 2 races. But not by much. Not by much. So then, how many bridges are we going to have in World 8 this time? I'm going to go for -1. Whereas the bridge will be there, but not needed.
Yeah, didn't we get 0 last... Yeah, we had 0 last time because we had all those locks. And of course, Haxor gets grabbed by the first hand.
Oh dear. It
begins.
begins.
Level, but you want to keep... Oh, no. I was going to say he wants to keep his firepower, but no, he's taking a dive.
Yeah, I thought so too. And, oh, at least you don't have to go through the other hand stage, because it's just a level tile. Oh, yeah. Gee, this is really linear. This is going to help out Haxor a lot. Never mind. I said nothing. No. Linear has just branched into 3 or 4.
Well, we're out of hammers, so... Oh, and 2 bridges.
Alright. 2 forts to do. And we've already seen a lock, so I believe Navy's in back.
This turns out to not be the tank that breaks a lock, but it's also a stage with no enemies or pits, so you can't take a death and just have to go through it.
Yeah. I mean, you could take a death, but...
running out the timer?
wouldn't help that much, I don't think.
Oh, TEEX is going for the item here in 1-3.
Oh. Well, if this is a hammer... It could help, but it's looking unlikely that a hammer is going to help here. Not impossible, though. And a tail. Well, we've already seen Fort Knox, but I don't think we've seen 6F2, so that could come in handy for that. Alright, Haxor giving Boom Boom the business there. And it's going to be opening his way to... That's probably one of the bridges.
And he's just gonna check in case that was... Well, right, there was a second pipe, so that did not build a bridge.
Oh, would you look at that?
So we'll see where this pipe goes, and...
Oh.
Oh, he didn't want to... Oh, right, this fort was in the way. Right.
Yeah.
So we've gotten 2, like, vanilla World 8 forts. What's Fred been doing?
Fred's fine with the rando, just a little dab. Rando dabbing. Like, all the levels just go, like, next door to each other. And then one's in Bowser's Castle, because why not? It's a bit like in new Mario Brothers U. Peach's Castle is the last level.
That was another impressive clip that I have not seen very often.
Yeah, and it was rather quickly done. I guess TheHaxor didn't see himself getting to the other door in time, so he went into that door, and turned out he was able to clip through the wall, and it worked out. That was actually pretty cool there. I don't think I've ever seen it done like that before.
And now we're kept in suspense because TheHaxor's stream is frozen.
Guess we'll give it just a moment. In the meantime, let's watch TEEX in silence.
Also, in the meantime, a reminder to give these runners a follow.
Alright. TEEX will not discover waterfall, I guess. Dodged a bullet there. Apparently, chat says that TheHaxor's stream is working, just needs a refresh.
Yeah, I just checked. He is there, and SpeedGaming seems to have choked, unfortunately.
It will return. We'll be right back. Halfway there, I guess. In the meantime, TEEX is taking the dive for the P-switch here, because he knew he wasn't getting the one cycle.
Going off of TheHaxor's stream, he has just discovered that he has built both bridges and is on to Bowser's Castle.
Alright.
We'll refresh him after this seed ends, just because in the time it would take us to refresh him, this is going to be over anyway.
At the rate it's going, yeah.
Oh, looks like someone's working on refreshing him anyway, but TheHaxor did just get the mac and cheese clip first try. He is on to Bowser. Oh, here we go. Got him back up in the middle of that mac and cheese clip. Okay, then.
That's a great screenshot to go with. The longest mac and cheese ever. Like a super length
Ooh, but
pasta.
He takes a hit on Bowser. He's going to have to do this the long way.
Well, it may be the long way, but it's still a way.
And he's got enough of a lead here that it's not going to matter.
We have movement! And the mac and cheese clip is still going for a while. Must have just started it a little while ago.
Yeah, well, you can see the timers are out of sync. We'll resync them again after the seed.
Oh, that's what happened to him there. He actually got nicked on the forehead by Bowser. Ouch! I feel him there. I feel him there when I was in proper position, but Bowser just happened to shoot a fireball right in my face while I was trying to do the fire kill. First time that's happened to me, too. TheHaxor is probably like, oh yeah, this is, you know, it's probably my 50th time or something, I don't know. If we include all the run attempts or something. Always fun times. As TEEX is getting rid of a Boom Boom here. This will probably build the last bridge he needs. And he'll never see waterfall. Oh, how sad. Cry me a waterfall river, I guess.
And do get
3
GG's in
times.
for Haxor. 3250 when all is said and done.
Haxor is going, let's go to game 3! Let's do it! Game 3!
For all the marbles. And Teeks is just going to finish this one out since he's so close anyway. See if he can get a fire flower here.
Sure enough.
Nice grab.
Teeks is like, of course. The convenience was there. Of course, I think Haxor had already a fire flower when he came in there, so he... Well, actually, I'm not sure.
Yeah, Haxor also got mac and cheese on the first try. Took Teeks a few, but he gets it.
There you go. Teeks is on his way to do the fire kill. Will he get nicked on the forehead by Bowser like Haxor was? Let's see. Looks like he's in position. There you go. Bowser jumped really quick, too, so he's probably going to have to jump around a bit there. And with that, get your GG's in the chat for TEEX88, as well as Haxor. Completely forgot about getting GG's in general. Put 4 GG's for those past 2 rounds for each runner, just to catch up. GG.
And that is 34-41, so still within 2 minutes for all that, though, of course, maintaining firepower helped.
Yeah, so it's still anyone's game here. This has been really close so far, and I can see the next game going either way.
Yeah,
so,
we've rolled the seed for them, just waiting for them to ready up here.
All right.